Hope all is well. Today is Wednesday, May 25th, and I am doing a little restocking on wax melt samples and just a little bit of candles just to kind of float me because I am working on a few projects for Lady Simone Candle Co. and I just kind of want to be able to just pack orders and not have to worry about restocking for a hot minute. So yeah, so I'm just taking you along with me today, and we're gonna probably do just a little business chit chat on just how I manage my business and update you a little bit on what's going on with Lady Simone. I have some very exciting news, so stay tuned. All right, y'all, I am back. I've been on my lunch break, measuring out wax and getting them ready. Just using the double boiler method today, just because it's a small restock, so it's not, doesn't require me to pull out the big daddy of the Presto pot. So yeah, so I just got some exciting news. So Lady Simone Candle Co. and probably by the time this video goes up, if you follow me on LadyC's Digital Studio on social media, then you probably already know. But I am officially trademarked. Boop. Yes, honey. I am so excited. It has been, wow, since December of 2020 that I started this process of getting trademarked. And yo, your girl is trademarked. I am super excited. It's a huge accomplishment and milestone for my business. Like I said, I have been working on this process since December of 2020. So It's been a long, ongoing process. The trademark, it takes so long because of how backed up the system is. So, you know, I guess since the pandemic, everybody and their mama starting businesses, right? So, you know, everybody's getting trademarked and becoming official. So if you go on LadyCIMONNE Candle Co. on Instagram, you'll see the little R next to my business name for registered trademark. I'm there, honey. So I am actually going, well, actually by the time this video goes up, I would have already went live. But I went, while I'm recording this, I had posted on Instagram, should I go live and talk about my experience, the process, and do a Q&A. So hopefully you've already tuned into that by the time you see this video. And if you haven't, the live is on my YouTube channel, so you can go back and watch it. So that is one of the biggest news I wanted to share. And then also just talk a little bit about managing my business and just how things are going. Like, I've been doing candle making for 4 years, but I've been selling for 3 years, and just looking back on my journey, I'm like, wow, I have literally came a long way. The growth is happening and I'm super excited. My following is growing authentically. I'm just being myself and just putting my heart and soul into my products. And, you know, all you can do is just pray people latch on and can relate to your mission and understand your business and, you know, want to support you. But like I've said before, like, everybody's not going to be on your team. Everybody's not going to like you. And you have to be okay and comfortable with the word no, and no thank you, or no, I'm not interested. And, you know, and just keep it moving and know that the right customer will come your way. And so one of the things that I wanted to talk about during this studio vlog is just how I manage my business from day to day, week to week. So I get a lot of questions on, I'm putting wicks in the jar. I get a lot of questions on, and let me change the angle here so you all can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit. Let me move this out the way. So you won't be able to see my face, but you'll be able to hear me talking. So I'm just putting wicks in the jars. So I get a lot of questions about just what do I do every day? Like, okay, once I launch, like, what am I going to be doing? And I tell people all the time, like, there's always going to be something to do in your business. First of all, you have to promote and market yourself like crazy. So social media will keep you busy. Hold on, baby girl's crying. So one of the ways that I manage my day-to-day is I don't pre-plan all of my content, but I do pre-plan, try to pre-plan most of my posts on LadyCIMONNE Candle Co. So like, for example, if I know a holiday is coming up and I plan on running a sale, you know, I will prep that content in advance and write out the copy for the caption and things like that. So I do prep most of my social media content. Some of my reels are really spur of the moment. It's just whatever I'm feeling or whatever trends I see. If I can make it fit a candle business, then I will, you know, record a reel. So every week I start planning content for the next week. So like this week I've been planning content for next week so that it's already ready to go, and I'm not having to do too much scrambling. Sometimes I still have to tweak and edit things, but you know, at least most of the big work is done. I've planned the copy, I've made the graphic in Canva, and I go ahead and have it scheduled and ready to go. So that's one way I manage my business. I try to stay on top of my social media and post consistently. I try to post 3 to 4 times a week and keep people engaged. So that's, you know, I do stories, I try to post questions and keep people engaged. So make sure you understand and learn your audience And you know, some posts will take off, some posts won't. So you just have to kind of watch and look and see what post is doing well, what is your audience responding to, what type of engagements do they like. I try to do giveaways and anything that's related to my mission. So I do have some postpartum posts there, some mental health posts as well. So I also try to not only just sell. You don't want to be too salesy, but you also want to, you know, incorporate a lot of what your mission and business is about. So you hear my double boilers back there. Let me turn the heat down a little bit. Those are actually about to be done, so this is perfect timing because I'm just about done putting the wicks in. So another way that I manage my business, you all know I talk a lot about bookkeeping tasks. So every 1st through the 5th of the month, which is actually about to come up, so which is next week, I give myself the 1st through the 5th because it kind of relieves the pressure of having to get everything done in one day, because I still have a full-time job, okay? So I have to kind of sporadically get my bookkeeping tasks done. So I'm gonna put a little list right here of my bookkeeping tasks that I do, but I pretty much make sure that my bookkeeper gets paid, because she gets paid right on the 1st, honey. She takes her ACH payment. So I make sure that was processed okay. And then I go ahead and go back the previous month, go to my banking statements and add up all of my deposits, all the money that I made, and I move a percentage over for taxes. So I move 20% over to my savings account for taxes, because I do pay quarterly taxes now. And then I move money over to pay myself, and then the rest stays in my account for bills and operating expenses. So I make sure all of that is done for the previous month. I download all of my banking statements, business banking for my checking and savings. I download all of my PayPal reports, so my monthly summary and my financial statement for PayPal. If I had any Stripe, which I typically don't, only time I really have Stripe is if I'm out doing vendor shows and I use the little swiper for the cards. So, but I download anything else that I made money. So I use ConvertKit for my email marketing platform. So if anybody purchased a Wick guide or things like that, I download the ConvertKit statement. I also do coaching and mentorship, so I go to that platform. I print out all of that as well. So basically I just download all of my statements that generated income from all of the platforms I use, and I put those in a beautiful email for my bookkeeper and I send those to her along with any updated things I need for her to know. So like I'll go through my checking account, my business checking account, and if there's any new purchases that she needs to categorize in QuickBooks, I will give her a snippet of what that purchase was, so she'll know how to categorize it. And then I pay my sales taxes. So I pay sales taxes every month. So like when June gets here, I'll be paying sales taxes for May. So Ohio requires me to pay my sales taxes every single month. So I do that. And so, yeah, so those are like the list of the big things that I do for the bookkeeping task. So that's another way of how I manage my business. I give myself the 1st through the 5th to get bookkeeping tasks done. I have a list in this organizing system that I use called Notion. And so all of my bills are listed there. All of the due dates are listed there. And so I make sure my business and everything that I use to operate my business is paid. All right, so my wax is done and my jars are prepped. Ooh. So I need to measure my fragrance oil. Put this up. Get my silicone cups that I use. so let's go ahead and get first fragrance out and measured. Stock market. Haha, right on the nose. Look at that. My pouring is improving. Oh man, the little things just make me happy, y'all. Nowadays, with all this madness going on in the world, I've just learned to just laugh and smile and just be grateful. Yes, Lord. Okay. Ah, that one was like 1 gram over. Yes, there we go. I don't know about y'all, but yes, if you don't know by now, I'm a stickler about accuracy here. Can't be wasting nothing. This stuff is expensive, honey. Expensive. Okay. So that is done. Now I'm going to get my wax melt samples wax melted and get that going while I do my candles. All right, so here are my candle wax for both. So I'm going to let these cool for a little bit more. It's already look like it's on 170. So I'm gonna let these cool for a little bit more and finish chit-chatting with you all. Turn this off. So another way that I organize my business, stay organized and operate my business. So every Sunday I make a to-do list for the week for the candle business. Y'all, there's always something to do, I promise you. So outside of social media, my monthly bookkeeping task, I also just plan out my week. So like this week on my to-do list, I had restock candles, restock wax melts. I had orders come in, so I knew I had to pack orders and get those mailed off. I need to package my bubble candles that I made the other day that I restocked. So packaging, like put them in the tissue paper, put them in the box. If I need to print any labels out, I print labels. Yeah, so there's always something to do. Like, I promise you, you won't be bored. Like, it's like once you launch, what do I do? Just wait for orders? Yeah, you're waiting for orders to come in, but you're also maintaining your website, right? So every month I kind of do like a website maintenance as well. So every week I do a to-do list. Every month I do a website maintenance. So I go through and just kind of make sure my website is up to date. Any sales or promotions I'm having, any holidays coming up, like Memorial Day's coming up, you know, update your website, move some things around. I look at my analytics, see what's selling. What do I need to promote more maybe on my social media? And just, you know, continue to have a monthly marketing plan. Like, what do I want to hit in terms of sales goals this month? And I try to have a marketing strategy around that. So I do that every month. I try to improve every single month in terms of my sales from the previous month. Even if I sold 2 more candles more in June than I did in May, that's progress. So it just goes to show something's working or something's not working. So what do you need to market and promote more? You know what I mean? So I do that. And then another thing that I do is I do inventory every month. So every single month I do a full count of my entire business. So I count labels, I count wicks, I count jars, I count lids. I do all of that. But then every week so every month I do a full count, and then every week I do just a weekly count of what candles I have on the shelf to make sure it matches with Shopify and Inventora. And then any production that I did, so like I need to update Inventora with these 3 days of candle making. So I will do that every week as well. So if I made any candles this week, like I did this week, I will go in and update that. So those are the ways that I manage my business. There's always something to do. I promise you, you won't be bored. So I just want to encourage you all and just show y'all the raw things of what I do. Like, this is my life. It's nothing glamorous. It's nothing, you know, like, this is me, the raw, no makeup, being a mom, candle apron on, looking a mess half the day, working, juggling a full-time job. I have 2 children now, you know, and I try to do my best to cut off work, you know, no later than like 5:36, you know, so I can spend time with the kids, spend time with hubby, do any house cleanup I need to do. Me and him cook dinner, whoever's cooking that night, and just, you know, keep my house up too. You know what I mean? I try to balance my life. You have to make sure you balance and enjoy the finer things in life as well, and enjoy the fruits of your labor, because it's a lot of work. Yes, I'm still a startup. I'm not making a bunch of money off my business. The goal is to one day, but I'm not there yet. So although it's slow and steady, I'm still grateful for the journey. And I understand that my timing is not God's timing. And I have to trust him, keep him first in my business, but still enjoy my life and take time to breathe. So remember that, guys, okay? All right. Enjoyed this video. I hope you were able to kind of learn a little bit about what I do when I'm not on camera. There's actually tons more that I do actually, but I think those things will come as you start your business. I think those are the additional things that I do. While I was thinking about it, I'm like, I think those are things that people will kind of do unique to their business. You know what I mean? There's other things that I do that to keep my business running, to stay organized and things like that. But I think you also have to kind of find your own rhythm, kind of find what works for you, you know, the time of day that you like to make candles. Also remember, I'm a YouTuber as well. So while I'm recording and restocking, you know, I'm also thinking about social media. Oh, I can use this clip for social media and try to repurpose content. Like, so, you know, there's other things that I do, like I said, that wouldn't pertain to you if you weren't a YouTuber, or, you know, I'm also doing coaching and things like that. So there's other ways that I stay organized to keep that side of the business running as well. So I think you will kind of find your own rhythm as you start your business and kind of get in the swing of things. But just continue to stay prayerful, keep God first, keep God in your business, do your best to stay organized, and yeah, just keep going, keep grinding. Yes, it's hard and frustrating sometimes, but that comes with the gig. All right, so I love y'all. Thank you so much for everything. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of my resources are in the description box, and until next time, bye.